Now, forewarned weather, rated Middle Tennessee's most accurate forecast.
All right, we've got a lot of families who are in town, or maybe you're already here and everybody's just kind of coming together today to
or
celebrate
you're trying to get out.
Or maybe.
Yeah, some people may be heading to the airport this early in the morning. Be ready for some delays through the middle of the country. Unfortunately, yeah.
But
we'll get
nice
to that.
here,
It's
right?
going to be nice here. Not quite record-setting.
That's the good part, at least today.
Yeah, let's take a look at what's happening out there. We're going to start with the Thanksgiving records in Nashville. So how hot can it be? How cold can it be? And it can't be flat out hot, but it can be very warm. The warmest was 77 degrees on Thanksgiving Day, all the way back in 1900. Today's record, the specific November 26th record high temperature is 76 degrees. We're going to be about a half dozen degrees short of that, but we could threaten 70 at least today. Coldest was just a couple years ago, 16 degrees Thanksgiving morning back in 2013. If you remember a couple of years ago, though, we did warm up nicely later on that day. The snowiest back in 1950, 2 inches of snow did accumulate. Yes, it's possible this time of year. We don't have any of that, though, in the forecast specifically for this week. Let's take a look outside, and things are looking good from downtown Nashville. Check some WeatherBug camera perspectives as well, and we've got good visibilities across the midstate. No fog to worry about this morning because there's a nice big gap in between the air temperature and the dew point. That means the air isn't saturated. The wind is keeping things stirred around, so you're not going to have to worry about driving through fog if you're going over the river and through the woods and whatever else the song says. Looking at eastern Middle Tennessee this morning, Putnam County looking clear so far as well. Still a couple hours away from sunrise, though. Right now, temperatures are very warm. 52 degrees in Nashville, a few cooler spots, 47 Murfreesboro, 48 Lawrenceburg, 46 degrees in Crossville is the cool spot on the map, but low to mid 50s common across the area. If we topped out at 52 degrees on Thanksgiving Day, it would go into the record books as, kind of a normal day, just a little bit below average. But instead, this is where we're starting, and we are going to warm up as we head through the day. Temperatures by lunchtime, well, what's usually lunchtime. Of course, everything gets kind of moved around in terms of your scheduling. Warm and breezy by noon. Temperatures are going to be in the mid-60s at that point. Winds out of the south at 10 to 20 miles an hour. Those gusts are going to be noticeable throughout the day, but out of a warm direction. So feeling more like mid to late October as opposed to late November with those highs close to 70 degrees. The big story nationally is the storm system in the middle of the country that's in the process of getting its act together. If you're taking an early morning flight, the major hubs that connect through Nashville, Charlotte, absolutely fine. Same thing for Atlanta. Looking farther to the west, that's where the issues will be later on today. Dallas, dry for right now. They're going to get some rain later on. Kansas City, just some showers in the area. There is some rain in Chicago that could cause some delays already. And of course, there are always delays at the Chicago airports to begin with. But the heavier rain for them is going to hold off until later on today. For us, just some cloud cover overhead off and on today. No precipitation in the forecast. Here's that big storm system in the middle of the country. Snow in Denver, snow at least near Minneapolis, snow back in Nebraska and Kansas with that ice in between. That's going to be the issue for folks trying to drive through Kansas or Iowa, even northern Missouri. They're going to get a significant ice storm, looks like even into western Oklahoma. That heavier rain is going to hang out to our west overnight tonight and for most of the day tomorrow. If you're heading out for any Black Friday shopping this evening, early tomorrow, it looks like it's going to stay dry. Futurecast tries to bring some showers into the western half of the mid-state by tomorrow afternoon. We'll see if those actually hit the ground. I think they might just kind of fall apart, and that's the general trend. The range is falling apart as it moves in, but these waves of rain are going to be persistent, and eventually we are going to see a good chance of rain developing across the entire area by Saturday afternoon, and that's going to continue through Saturday night and throughout the day on Sunday. Bring the poncho if you're going to the Titans game against the Raiders on Sunday afternoon, because at some point during the game you are likely to need it. It's not going to rain everywhere all the time, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, but those waves of rain will be affecting the forecast, wetting things down. But at least it's going to be mostly a warm rain. Could be a whole lot worse this time of year.
It could be freezing rain, right?
Exactly.
Exactly.
80%.
All right. We should be grateful.
Whew. All right.